Welcome to another HTML tutorial. Today we're going to look at A tags. A tags are how we can link web pages together. So when a browser sees an A tag in the markup in HTML, it knows that it is a link. Now these links can be links between the pages, between the websites, between web pages, or to external pages themselves. We're also going to look at attributes within the A tag as well. Attributes is something that I haven't covered yet in the HTML markup. Now what I'm going to do is create a second HTML page, and we're going to call it tutorial 2. So as you can see here, I've created a HTML file, and it's completely blank, HTML2. And if I was to go back to the index page, this is where we left off last time, which is what we can see here rendered out. So what I want to do, first of all, just for ease, is copy that, go into the second page, the tutorial 2, and paste that in. And I'm going to just change a few things here. Let's just change that to be tutorial 2. And I'm going to also change that to be how to link to other pages. And I'm just going to give it some text. So this tutorial demonstrates how to link to other pages using A tags. Save that. And we're going to remove this unordered list like so. And if I was to just scroll over here, change that to be tutorial 2, and we can see that we've quickly created that page. So how to link to other pages. This tutorial demonstrates how to link to other pages using A tags. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, for quickness, is just create another paragraph tag, and in that paragraph tag I'm going to nest inside this an A tag. And this A tag, we'll open it like so, and we're going to have go to tutorial 1 like so. Now we need to give this A tag a series of attributes, or a specific attribute called the href attribute, and this attribute will hold the value of the file that we wish to link to, in this case the very first tutorial, which is called index.html. Okay, so let's do that now. So attributes go within the tag declaration, so href, and we're going to equal that to a string, and that string will have index.html, and save that. Okay, that looks good. Let's render that out. And there we go. See, we've got this new paragraph tag, and in that paragraph tag we have a nested A tag, and in that A tag we have the attribute of index.html, go to tutorial 1. Now without that, without this, it will completely fail. If I was to save that, refresh the page, can you see that the underline has been removed? If I was to put it back, we can now see that it's back again, and it's also changed color. Now this is basically, this means that the browser has realized that this is an A tag and has rendered it as a link. And if I was to click that, we now go back to the first tutorial. And likewise, if I was to put that in here, so we go back into the index, come on, bugger. Thank you. Right, if we went back in here and we pasted that in, and we did go to tutorial 2, and we changed that to be tutorial 2, and save that, refresh this page, and we can see that go to tutorial 2, go to tutorial 1, and so forth. Now this is very good for creating menus, so your header navigation or your links. And normally what happens is that this actually goes into, if we're creating a sidebar, for example, a unordered list, and we would have li, and in here we would have this tag here, go to tutorial 2. And I'm just going to do tutorial 2. Save that. Yeah, just double check that looks good. Refresh the page, and there we go. And I've actually nested the A tag within the LI. So what we've got here is essentially 3 nests. So the UL is nested within the body. In fact, 4 nests, because the UL is in the body is within the HTML, the A is within the LI, which is inside the UL. And if we had lots and lots of tutorials, which I hope we will have in the future, we can have lots and lots of unordered list items, LI items here, each having their own A tag, like so. Okay, this is a very quick tutorial on linking internal pages together. Now, as I've demonstrated, this link refreshes the actual page. But what happens if you want to keep the page that you currently are on existing? What happens if, for example, you want to create a new tab? Well, you would do that by designating a new attribute called target, like so. Target is equal to, and then again it's a string, and then inside here we would do underscore blank. Now what that means is when the browser renders this page, it sees that this is an A tag. It sees that that is the link, the href, that's the link in which it's going to. But this target basically means that it goes to a new tab, a blank tab, underscore blank. Let's save that, refresh this page, double check, yeah, go to tutorial 2, I'm on the right one, and hit that. Now notice that we've actually created a second tab here in the browser. You see that? So we've clicked on go to tutorial 2, and that's actually created a new tab like so. If we were to remove the target, it would just go like normal. If I was to refresh that and hit that, then we would just change the page. Now what we can do is link to external resources, so we can actually link to external pages. Let's say, for example, we wanted to go to my Twitter profile. So let's just create one here. Let's just do another. I'm going to do another li. So follow PFWD on Twitter. Yeah, that's correct. And just by memory, I'm going to try and remember the URL. So www.twitter.com/PFWD. Now I want to have this going to a new page because instead of a new tab, instead of refreshing this page, I don't want to take the user away from this website that I'm creating, and therefore I would do target equals underscore blank, like so. Okay, so we've got this A tag here. It's got the target of underscore blank. This is the href, and the text is follow PFWD on Twitter. Let's just save that and refresh this page. We should have, whoops, I need to go back here. Yeah, there we go. So we've got these 2 links here. Tutorial 2 will just refresh this page, going back to the second tutorial. And this one here should open up a new page like it does, and then loads up the PFWD Twitter profile like that. Okay, let's just go back. And you can see, like I mentioned before, this is very useful for creating menus and things. So you would have like a sidebar of links and that go to various places on your website, as well as other websites, other resources, and so forth. Okay, so this is a very basic tutorial of linking in HTML. If you found it useful, then do like the page, like the video, as well as share it around if you think others might find it useful too. If you've got any comments or questions, then leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Do subscribe, because there'll be many more tutorials like this to come, as well as the Friday web chats. Thanks again for watching, and I shall see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.